everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out a new product from Tamiya. This is the 1/24 scale Honda Prelude. This is the new Prelude. It is labeled as the 2025 Prelude, however it's not actually going to be coming out until 2026. And this is a 6th generation model. Kind of does lose a lot of that original Prelude look. Kind of looks more like a Civic maybe. Same kind of body lines. It is a 2-door coupe. It was originally teased at the 2023 Japan Mobility Show. It was a concept car. And then the final version appeared in 2025, April 2025 at the Tokyo Auto Show. I kind of like the look of it. It looks pretty good. Side view of it. Very swoopy. Does come with the black 19-inch wheels. Brembo brakes, the real car. Brembo brakes. Has a 200 horsepower, 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that also includes I've read two different things. One says a single electric motor and one says 2 motors. Front wheel drive, so I'm guessing that's a motor on each wheel. It does have a CVT automatic transmission. No manual transmission option is available. Front wheel drive. And then it comes with 4 drive modes: Comfort, GT, Sport, and Individual. Yeah, the new Honda Prelude made its debut in 2025. It did, but it's not actually, it's labeled as on their website, it's labeled as a 2026 version. So this actually does say 2 high-power motors. So that's another place that I read, so we're going to go with that it does come with 2 high-powered motors, electric motors, probably 1 on each wheel, front wheel. It does give us different color options. We saw the white on the front, we saw the red on the other side. There's red here, white here. White, black, semi-gloss, and pure blue. Those are the colors recommended to do the kit. It does come with these extra accessories. It comes with a suitcase, which is there, a golf bag, and a Boston bag, which I had no idea what a Boston bag was, so I had to look it up, and that's basically a traveling bag or utility bag. I don't know why they just don't call it a travel bag, but it's a Boston bag. It does come with the option to have the hatch up or down, and from what I understand, it can be opened and closed after the model's built, so it's pivots. And the seats are also can be built in either the normal or reclined position. So that's kind of cool. I guess it looks like this is 2-tone edition, so white body, black roof. All right, and this is part number, I don't know if you can see it, 24373. Okay, so let's crack this guy open and check out all the parts. Move it out of the way here. First thing we're going to check out, looks like the wheels, and maybe some bumper parts. Got the black wheels there, nice looking mold there. Some caps here, not quite sure what those go to. Those may be the center caps for the wheels here. And then the rear lower bumper and the rear front bumper. Really nice detail to that. We'll get to some parts first before we get to the smaller stuff. All right, so this is a curbside kit. There's no engine on it. There actually might be engine pieces at the bottom, but no full engine. So parts count might be a little light. We have lower suspension, like maybe the skid plate, lower suspension there, partial brakes, steering rod. Got your exhaust, a couple more suspension pieces. These might be the lower valance at the bottom, rear wing, Could be the anti-roll bar there. Maybe another piece. Kind of hard to tell what that is. Actually, that looks more like the anti-roll bar. That does too. So that could be maybe some kind of trim. Very cool. And we have the lower chassis. A lot of detail in that. Wow. More body parts. 1 2-piece seat, maybe more, maybe 3-piece seat there. The rear hatch. It's got detail on the inside and the outside. Or maybe this is the inside. That's the outside. Steering pieces, more brake parts. There's your golf bag, your suitcase, and your Boston bag. Mirrors. These look like the brakes there. Okay. The final bag here. Interior bucket, interior side panels, 2-piece dashboard, right-hand drive, more seat parts, steering wheel, steering column, paddle shifters. This looks like the piece that goes on the inside of the rear deck. Your pedals, maybe another piece of the dashboard there. Goes right there, perhaps. Console piece, mirrors. Upper and lower piece of the mirrors. License plate frames. And your washers over here. Okay. The glass. Side windows, windshield, rear deck, and then it looks like maybe the lights, turn signals, nice clear glass, lots of little extra detail in there as well. I don't know if they're going to give you a mask for this. Looks like they may have a describe line there, so there may be a mask for that. Possibly back here as well. We'll have to wait till we get there to look. We have the tires. Glad those are in a separate little bag. Don't worry about them. Okay, so these are generic tires. There's no marking on the outside of them. The tread, though, looks really good. Nice tread pattern on there. And then, of course, the pieces that go inside the steering. So when you put the wheels on, the actual wheel and tire assembly will rotate. All right, and then we got the body. Not sure what color I'm going to paint it yet. I kind of really like the white, but I've got a lot of white cars. I like the red, but I've got a lot of red cars. So I'm not quite sure what color to do this yet. Nice body. Scribing looks a little shallow for the doors. The door handle looks okay. Gas filler looks okay. I love this. Love these. I mean, I know it's sharp, but I kind of love the look of that kind of stuff on cars, so that's cool. Yeah, it's a good looking body. I may do the two-tone. I kind of like the white and the black. That look pretty sharp. So maybe we'll do that. All right, what else is in here? then we have, oh, there we go. Okay. We'll get to that in a second. So we have the standard Tamiya Tech tip. Tells you about taking the parts off, clipping them, and then shaving off all the extra plastic. If you need to drill, so to drill cements to get stuff to stick. On this side there's some painting tips and how to use test fitting, and then if you need to glue plated parts, the best way to do that. Always helpful if you haven't built a Tamiya kit. It's always helpful. I mean, these tips are pretty much generic for any kit, but if you haven't read this, it's kind of a good idea. Just give it a once over because it's got some good tips in there. All right, we got 2 pieces of paperwork. The first one is background information on the Prelude in Japanese. Flip it over, and you'll have English. Tells a little bit about the car, the original car, as well as the new car. This also has the kind of decal set, as well as an overview of the car, how it should look, where the parts should be. If you're doing a 2-tone paint job, I really like that. I may go with that. That looks cool. Looks sharp. Okay. And then we have the instruction manual, the paint you're going to need, the recommended tools, and then into the paint. Holy cow, look at that. There's some paint going on that piece. Wow. Lots of masking. I don't even want to look at that right now. It's a little overwhelming. We got all the front suspension. Could be front, could be rear. This looks like it's rear suspension. Attaching the rear suspension. Your exhaust, front suspension. Getting that all put on. The subframe. Wheels and tires, interior. So there is no engine parts at all. You have this piece here and this piece that covers it. So you're not, it's basically the whole engine's covered. So you're not going to see any engine. Interior, seats, steering wheel, dash, door panels, assembling the whole interior, and then painting the body. Interesting how they do paint the inside. Typically you paint the outside one color, it filters into the inside, then you use like the interior to kind of cover up everything. But they're having you paint the whole inside black, I'm assuming. And then the outside whatever color. So there we go. So there's masks for the windows. Love that. So you can paint and get that surround, the window surround. Attaching the windshields. Lights. Painting the lights. Final assembly of the car. And then if you want to, when you do the deck, how to assemble it so that it snaps into place so that it opens. And then of course your accessories here. Open them up, throw your accessories in the back. That's cool. Oh, and you can put the seat down. So you have more room. So it's not the front seats that are reclinable, it's this seat there. Thought the front seats were reclinable. No, but it's that. So it drops this down so you can put all your goodies in the back. That's cool. All right. And finally, I kind of don't want to like, let's be careful with this here. Be very, very careful. Wow, what's going on? Help me out here. There we go. Okay, there's more. Probably not the best way to open that up. So this looks like, this is the little chrome transfer sheet. Honda logos, Prelude logo, your mirrors, rear view mirror, and then your side mirrors. Wow, that's a lot of masks. Masking for painting the the windshield, the rear windshield, maybe the roof panel. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on here. The manual will tell us where all those go, but that's a lot going on. And then the decal sheet itself. 2 different instrument clusters. Your Honda license plates. The little black piece for the windshield that goes up in front where the rear view mirror is. Some mesh pieces, probably speakers on the dashboard. And then a couple little miscellaneous other stuff in there. So, all right, there you go. Everything that comes in Tamiya's brand new 1/24 scale Honda Prelude.